Hey. I was thinking, so I wanted to come on here and share my thoughts with you. Last week, I did a video and I talked about paradigms. Paradigms are those belief systems, the old patterns, the habits that we have that just show up without us even having to do anything. They're just there. I had some really good conversation about it. And so I said, well, why not come back and talk about it a little bit more? Because I was reminded of something I learned some years ago. In India, when they're training baby elephants, they'll take a thick rope and tie it around the foot. On the other end of that rope, they would put it in the ground. They would stake it in the ground so that the elephant, when it tried to move, will feel a tug and realize it can't go anywhere. As time passed, the elephant got bigger, of course. And instead of using rope, they use river reed. River reed is like a tall grass-like plant, something that an enormous elephant could easily break through. However, when they tied it around the elephant and the elephant tried to move and felt that tug, their old patterns, their paradigms would say, you know what? I can't go anywhere. So I'm just stuck here. Now, how many of us have that river reed thinking? The thinking that says, I can't go anywhere. I'm just stuck. I'm sure it's quite a bit. A lot of times when we're trying to do things that's different, that requires us to transform, those old patterns, those old beliefs and habits come into play. Anytime we want to make a change. I was thinking about something so simple in regards to going to breakfast one Sunday morning. I got in my car, I drove, and instead of going through the light like I should have, I turned left. You know why? Because I'm so used to turning left at that light on a Sunday morning to go to church. It wasn't until I was a mile and a half down the road when I realized, like, this is not the way I'm supposed to go. But that's because those old habits came into play. When I think about exercising, because I try to figure out, like, how do I break those old patterns? Like, I know for me, when I want to lose some weight and get as healthy as possible, I need to exercise first thing in the morning. And the reason is because there's always a chance that I'm not going to do it. Distractions come up, dissuasion, me saying, you know what, I've been working out for 3 months and I still haven't lost a pound. So one more day is not going to hurt. And not necessarily for exercising, but if you want to do something else that's greater, fear can also show up. Those are three things: distractions, dissuasion, and fear that can show up and say, you know what? We're going to keep you here stuck. So how do you break those paradigms, those old patterns that you have, and create new ones? The way to do it is by noticing what you're noticing. Notice your thoughts. What are you saying to yourself? It takes effort. A lot of times people don't like to think, right? But notice what you're thinking. Pay attention to that. And then say to yourself, this is what I want to do, and decide on it. And don't let the old patterns, your old belief system that I can't do it, I haven't done it before, so how can I do it now? Don't let that keep you from being great. I will leave with this. And this is a question for you. Why is it that you will allow yourself to continue to be stuck where you don't want to be? You don't have to. You can change your mindset, change the way you think about things, change the belief that you have, change the patterns, the habits. It all starts with a decision. That's it. So I just wanted to share that with you because it was on my mind again. And so I figured, why not come back and talk about it a little bit more? So I hope you have a great rest of the day. And I look forward to talking to you again with another video. All righty. Bye-bye.